Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders Singh. What's current? Now I know the world is in constant change. It's changing every day. There's big news coming out of Iran. Is Israel has launched an attack, a serious, severe, major bombardment upon Iran. But we're not going to talk about that today. We're not going to talk about any of that. We're not going to talk about the senator that was taken out, Padilla, forcibly taken out of a room he was in. I don't know what the context was. I just saw FBI agents and some other individuals take him out. We're not going to talk about that either. We're going to talk about Cardi B possibly being in WWE in a match. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion possibly even being in a tag team situation on the mat. So I just wanted to say, that's amazing to me. I remember I'm the old man on the porch. I still remember the days of WCW and WWF and how it was a totally different era. It was I forgot what they called it. It was the 1997 to 2000 era. That was like the time where I really was like locked in. That was when we were doing moves. The kids around my way in the suburbs, we were doing forearm smashes and jumping on the trampoline and doing Stone Cold Stunner and smackdowns and stuff like that. Like that was just the cool era. And then you had the D Generation X, and if you don't like that, I got two words for you: suck it. Like we were doing that all day in school. Like I just remember those days. Those are fun for me. But I don't have any connection whatsoever to WWE. I have not watched a full bout or round since maybe I want to say 2000. It's been that long. It's been maybe a little later, maybe 2002, maybe, but definitely not any time before or after 2003 or anything like that. But I know it's popular. I know it's popular amongst adults. Adults are the ones that have to buy the tickets and the viewers mainly, and prop up these people as if they're heroes and stuff like that. But it's just not for me. I was the same way with basketball for a long time. Like after the Sixers lost in 2001, the finals, I was like, I'm good. I'm all right. I remember they were talking about LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony. I was like, okay, that's nice. Good for them. I didn't care about basketball. I remember they had the Malice in the Palace and all that nonsense that went on, that nigger nonsense. I remember all that happening, but like I still didn't care. I didn't start caring until maybe 2011 when LeBron got traded to the Heat, or when he was shipped to the Heat. I don't know if he was traded. I can't remember what the trade deals were, but anyway. But that's basketball. But WWE, I mean, they had to change the name because World Wildlife Foundation or Fund, whatever it is, took the name WWF, and they took them to court, I think. And Ed McMahon? No. What's his name? Oh, not Ed McMahon. Hold on. Let me make sure I get this right. McMahon. Vince McMahon, excuse me, not Ed McMahon. Ed McMahon was Johnny Carson's partner. Vince McMahon, he retooled it and pause. he called it World Wrestling Entertainment. And I think that was a good move. That was probably one of the best moves. It's going strong. He's had some rough times. I think he had some scandals attached to his name. His either his wife or his former wife is in the government right now, if I'm not mistaken. She's ahead of one of the departments, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I just haven't been watching. But I might watch it now. If Cardi B gets into the ring, that'd be extraordinary. I mean, because she's got those long nails and she's got the the makeup on and everything like that? Is she gonna totally dress down and put petroleum jelly on her cheeks, on her face, and take out her earrings? What's she gonna do? Is she gonna make it like that? That'd be interesting. I think with WWE, promoting her, that'd be even great, because she's a. This is what's interesting about relevancy and being a factor. She's relevant to a degree and a factor to a degree, but not to the fullest degree. But she's still a factor because she made an album. This is the reason why she's relevant. She made an album where every song is either platinum or diamond. Nobody's ever done that before. She's the first person to ever do that, where every song has gone platinum or diamond. Every single one, every track. Nobody's ever done that. So she doesn't have to worry about money. She's not, reaching out her hand and trying to get a deal somewhere, but she's able to. She went to #1 with WAP. I'm not going to say what WAP means. You guys can Google that if you don't remember. She was with Megan Thee Stallion, of course, and I was just saying she could possibly be in the ring with her as as her tag team partner. That'd be a lot of fun. I think that would be interesting. It would definitely hype up the set for hip hop, and WWE, because it's always been crossovers, and people, everybody's been on WWE almost. If you think about it, I mean, people like the president of the United States of America, for instance, has been on. I think he was on WWF at the time, but it's still an incarnation of the same thing. That's just amazing to me, though. But Cardi B, on WWE, I think that would be really cool. I think I would watch that. I think it's on Netflix now too. So